As a retired suburban black girly slash retired token negress, I definitely have some thoughts on this. For one, the initial video was actually inspired by a tweet by one of my mutuals. Her name is Nia. She's actually head of the Hoochie. Well, she's been a lot of things. TikTok just won't let her be great, but she gives great commentary, so you should definitely go follow her. Anyway, I grew up in the suburbs of northern Chicago, late 90s, early 2000s, and historically had always been one of the only black people, or especially black girls, in all of my classes. Never saw myself at school, never saw myself on TV, never saw myself out in the streets in the neighborhood that I lived in. And my parents actually stopped taking us to the black church that we had attended for the first 10 years of my life because it was just too far and they preferred to go to church locally. So now, not only am I not seeing myself in my day-to-day experience, but there also are no extracurriculars that are going to solidify my identity as a black person. Now, at the time, I didn't think too much of the fact that all of my friends were white. I don't think my parents thought too much of it because, again, it was just us. But eventually they started getting concerned when I started exhibiting some weird behavior. What kind of weird behavior, might you ask? I started getting very visibly uncomfortable being around other black people. I got very into my role of being one of the good ones, if you know what I mean. I had been so brainwashed by my white peers to believe that other black people were ghetto and that they were stupid and that they were unambitious and not trustworthy, dangerous, all that stuff. And when I tell you the indoctrination from the suburbs is real, listen, it is alive and well. And it wasn't until I got into high school and I joined a bunch of extracurriculars that were run and actively participated in by other black people from all sorts of different backgrounds. Someone had to tell me about myself. And it forced me to take a really good look at my life and ask myself some real questions. Why are you uncomfortable around other people who look like you? Why are you more comfortable being around people who literally make snarky, microaggressive comments or blatantly racist comments in your presence all the time? Why would you prefer to be aligned with them? Why the fuck would you even look at these people as the safer option as far as company? Like, what? Because listen, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter how hard you try to separate yourself from blackness as a result of growing up in spaces where you didn't see yourself. At the end of the day, you might not see yourself as one of those, but they still do. You can try all you want to separate yourself from your blackness, but baby, at the end of the day, this is a club that you have a lifetime subscription to, and they'll never be able to relate. So y'all can play that stupid ass game if you want to, but when you need us, know that we're not going to be there because you were being fucking weird.